Hello, and welcome to the GBC Productions channel. This is episode 83. In this video, I will be taking apart a miniature 3-inch record player made by Bandi. This one is from 2004. Here's the speaker. You also have a fake speaker on the top. Let's take a look around the outside first. I'll put the playmat back on. Here's the cover for the stylus. I'll set that aside. And it also has a little adapter. Some of the records have the small hole and some have the large hole. This one has a small hole, you wouldn't need the adapter. Oh, and only one side is recorded on. The other side is blank. And this record has a larger hole and would need the adapter. Now obviously this record player has no audio stop or any bells and whistles. Pretty much just a basic little record player. You've got off on volume, and then the other knob will handle speed that they've labeled as pitch. Now before we look inside, I'm going to reorganize real quick and I will be back in just a moment. Alright, I got things set aside, so let's start with removing the platter and the drive belt. Get this bezel out of the way, and here's the main motor. Let me zoom in a little bit. There's the motor with the belt around the platter. And everything lifts off. Belt and all. Let me see if I can get the stylus out of the tone arm. Hold on a second, I don't want to break it. Here's the stylus. I got it out. It just popped out very quickly. It's nothing fancy. I believe it's a sapphire needle. I don't think it would be diamond. That is to be expected, as this is not a high-end turntable. Now we'll get further in. Let me zoom back out. Now I'm going to pause for a minute to find a screwdriver that'll fit into these holes. They're pretty deep. One thing I do want to add is I did add an audio output jack. This is a 3/32 jack or 2.5 millimeter. When you plug into it, it does disconnect the internal speaker. I'll show how I have it wired when we get inside. Two more screws and we should be able to get right into it. Lift this off and we're in. There's a little residue from a leaking battery in the past. Here's a motor where we saw the shaft from above. And there's the jack and how I have it wired. Everything for this turntable is essentially on this board. Let's take this board off and get a better look. I think I'm going to have to take the knobs off. Yeah, let me pause. I'll be right back. I got the knobs off, and I removed the retaining nut that holds the potentiometers in place, and the circuit board drops right out. The tone arm has a connector here. I'll zoom in a little bit. And that disconnects the tone arm. It's kind of hard to see, but there's 2 wires on this connector. And if you look at the cartridge, let's see if I can show this. There's 4 wires going there. It's kind of hard to see without completely removing the tone arm or the cartridge. Anyway, let me set this aside. Now we'll look at the main circuit board, or the only circuit board. This is the off-on volume, and this is the speed control. There appears to be another adjustment here. I believe that is an additional speed control because on the what they call pitch control, there is a detent. So that's probably to make sure you have it at the right speed when it's at the detent. Well, that's pretty much all there is in here. This is where the base of the spindle rides, which actually is part of the platter. Just like so. Beyond that, it's a pretty simple little record player. It's fun to play with. And of course I can hook it into my system, just because. Why not? Don't forget to subscribe for more, mash that like button, and comment below. Until next time, this is Uncle D from GBC Productions, signing off.